Welcome to another episode of Bowhunt or Die. I'm Todd Graff, and as always, Justin Czar is here by my side. Justin, before we dive into some of the great turkey hunts we have, there is something we've been a little delinquent on.
We forgot
we did.
Last week. Everyone asked, we forgot about the bow drawing. But this week we're not forgetting.
We're not. So here's the way this is going to work. We've got more than just a bow drawing. We've got some other great prizes from our sponsors to give away as well. But you're going to have to wait till the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's the key to all of this. You have to watch all the hunts, and then we're going to do the bow drawing at the end. So as Todd said, we've got some great turkey hunting action. You know, Todd, the first couple hunts we're going to see is Tommy and myself here in Illinois. We had second season tags, which was a couple weeks ago. Fortunately, we had good weather, and the birds cooperated. So I guess let's dive into those hunts now. (10:52). It's April 17th. Turkey season starts in the morning. Tommy and I just got out to pretty close to where we're going to hunt in the morning, and we've decided that we would rather go set up the blind tonight in the dark, get all the chairs and everything in there at 11 o'clock at night, so we don't have to do it in the morning. So that's what we're going to go do. We're crazy, but let's hope that it pays off for us. So no lights, in the dark, and a piece of property we've only been on twice in our lives. We have no idea where we're going to put the blind. So here goes nothing.
How's it look? Gobblers ain't gonna see me coming.
5:06 to be exact. We have 24 minutes to get in our blind, so let's do this. Let's go shoot a turkey. Gobble gobble. Thwack. Bowhunt or die.
Well, day one of our 2015 turkey hunt is officially ended. Turkeys 1, team A to Z 0. Tommy and I decided we're going to split up tomorrow and try to double our odds at killing a bird. So what we're doing is we just pulled the blind from where it was at today. We're moving up on top of this hill where these birds flew down out of the roost this morning. They landed up in this field somewhere and we were down low. So I'm going to be up here tomorrow morning somewhere. Hopefully they do the same thing and pitch down out in this field where they can see my decoys. So let's get to work.
All right, well, I'm all set up. To be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever done this. I've never put a blind in the middle of a dirt field before without any cover. But I feel like this is an awesome spot.
Dean says it works.
Dean says it works. Mean Dean is the man when it comes to killing turkeys. So out here, they just have to see my decoys, that's all. And they can, you can see for miles. So I think it's gonna be a good spot.
Alright guys, I know it's dark, but the birds are getting ready to pitch down. I got a gobbler within 100 yards, gobbling his head off. I just hope I didn't get a little bit too close and maybe spook him. Hopefully he comes down in this field and sees our Jake decoy. Hopefully we'll be done in the first half hour. Stick with me, Bowhunt or die.
Sitting here watching these jigs, and I think Jay-Z's gonna get a shot at a bird. He's got a strutter in his field. He looks like he's in full strut going all the way over there.
bird down, baby. Smoke that bird. Whew. I don't know if I've ever been so nervous shooting at an animal before. Good Lord. Oh man, took forever to come in here. I was shaking like a leaf. I don't know if you can hear my heartbeat on the friggin' camera, but man, I tell you what. Whew, that was awesome. Yes. Friggin' smoked him. Perfect, man. He turned around, fanned out. I thought of that Reinhardt target that we always shoot at, where they're facing directly away from you and you just let one rip. Oh, man. That was awesome. First kill with the HTR. First kill performed flawlessly. Spitfire Max just tore that bird up. I don't know if you saw it on the video, but when he turned around and he was flopping, there was just blood pumping out of the front of him. Whew. Big Tom down, baby. Beautiful thing right there. Well, here we are, guys. My first official long beard. This one is definitely not a bearded hen. I was pretty sure this time when he came strutting in the whole way. You know, the footage kind of says it all. This bird flew down over the hill this morning. I was singing my blues, thinking he wasn't going to make it up here, but he did. As soon as I saw him, a couple soft yelps, he saw the decoys, and that was all that it took. He strutted his way right in. I shot him at about 10, 12 yards or so, and I don't think he made it more than 40 before he piled up. Shot him with this NAP Spitfire Max. This thing just absolutely devastated him. 1.75" cutting diameter, and put a heck of an exit hole in him. Thankfully he didn't chop his whole beard off. But he's a really nice bird, you know, good beard, big spurs, great color in his fan here. You know, he's got these real light colored tips, which is pretty neat for an Eastern. So for my first long beard, it's definitely a nice one. I'll take it for sure. So great way to start off the season. First kill with the new Mathews HTR, hopefully the first of many to come. So stick with us. Hopefully we got some more great turkey action from the rest of the team, and bow hunt or die.
Just got done recovering Justin's bird, and we got a bunch of longbeards hopefully up here behind the hill. It sounds like 2 of them going crazy. We kind of spotted them working that direction, so got back in my blind. We're gonna call to him and see if we can get him to come over here and beat up Jake.
Yes, doubled up today, me and Jay-Z, that was awesome. Can't believe that worked, but man, these birds were absolutely fired up. And we were fired up after Jay-Z's bird. Got back to my blind, and these 2 toms worked all the way around us, probably the whole length of the field. As soon as they got into the field and saw those decoys. Took them a long time, but man, once they made it, put about a 7-yard shot on him, and I think I hit him right in the spine. I don't know. Bam! We doubled up. Jay-Z and I's first doubled up long beards, and actually we got a chance to film me, which is awesome. It's the best morning ever. All right, well, this is actually the first official kill with the brand new HTR. Blacked out. What do you say? Let's go get him. About 10 yards. There it is. My favorite broadhead. All right, guys, well, here he is. Nice good old long beard here in northern Illinois. Came in with his buddy and looking to kick Jakey boy's butt. And honestly, I wasn't even really paying attention. They didn't really attack him, but kind of sniffed him.
I don't think turkeys can sniff.
They were thinking about kicking his butt, and then they got kind of nervous, which I don't know if it was the window flapping in the blind or what, but something got them spooky.
Or me in the blind,
Or
in
Justin
a t-shirt.
with a t-shirt on, I'm not sure, but we were able to make it happen. Took the one on the right. They're both about the same size. Good spurs, nice beard. Thanksgiving dinner, as Jack would say. We doubled up on some longbeards. Bowhunt or die.
You know, one thing I will point out before we dive into these hunts and, talk about them a little bit is, it takes a lot of dedication, at least for me. I mean, I think it takes a lot of dedication to drive out there and put up a turkey blind at 12 o'clock at night.
Midnight.
I got to admit, I mean.
Yeah, I'll be the first
deer
to
stands,
admit.
I'm in.
Well, I mean, it's funny. You watch back a couple years ago, if you guys remember when we were talking about turkey hunts. I remember, sitting in here saying, not really much of a turkey hunter. Like, I just wasn't that kind of guy that even had a desire to go. But after we went a couple times and had close encounters with birds, I mean, it's something that you get more addicted to, and it becomes more enjoyable. So yeah, I mean, we drove out there and walked through the field at midnight in the dark. We had no idea. We never turkey hunted there before. We don't live close enough to really be able to scout the birds and figure out where they're at. So we kind of just figured, this spot looks good, right?
Well, I mean, sometimes it takes a couple times in like you did there. I mean,
Yeah.
you got enough data from that first morning's hunt to be able to make some micro adjustments that, after, in Illinois here, you got to stop hunting by 1. So
Yeah.
you guys made
So
those
we took the
adjustments.
afternoon, and I don't know how much you guys were able to pick up in there, but that first morning's hunt, Tommy and I hunted together. I hunted, he filmed. The ideal plan is that I shoot a bird, great, and then the next day I film him. Well, that didn't work out, so the next day we decided to split up. And actually, I moved up the hill where we saw the birds fly down. Tommy moved to the other side of the valley where we saw birds, and just so happened that it worked out for both of us. So I chalk a little bit of it up to luck, but also a little bit of it to, seeing what the birds were doing and taking the opportunity to move. If we hadn't have done that, we may have not gotten a bird. So maybe there's a little bit of skill in there, a little bit, somewhere.
We're going to call it skill because this is bowhunt or die. But I have to admit, I mean, it's amazing what the weather does too. I mean, I had a chance to get out turkey hunting a couple times, and you had fantastic weather. The one day I went, it was pouring down rain, and I think I found myself sleeping in the bottom of my blind a couple times, but that's okay. And then the next
it
time
makes for some early mornings, that's for sure.
And the next time I went with Craig, I was sleeping again in the blind with him, but.
Which would explain why you didn't kill a turkey.
Which is why I did not get a turkey this year.
So I guess the next 2 hunts we're going to show you guys actually took place the same weekend, not too far away from where Tommy and I were. This is Tim and Troy. They're on a farm about, 15 miles or so away. So let's check in with them now and see how they did.
All right, good evening, everybody. It's Friday, April 17th. It's about 10:15, and Tim and I are up here at our property in Northwest Illinois. We're about to actually head out. It's the night before opening 2015 turkey season for us. We got season 2 for Illinois, and we're going to go out, and we got 4 stealth camps that we've had out in spots that we've had some success or sighted some birds in the past few years. But we're going to go pull all the SD cards, bring them back to the barn, check them out, and see if where we need to be hunting in the morning. So come on along with us. Let's get some scouting done. All right, just pulling up back at the house. We've got all 5 stealth cams pulled. So we're going to go check out all the pics over the last month and a half. Look at really what's been happening in the last week as things have warmed up, and it's going to be similar to the temperatures and the weather pattern for tomorrow. So that'll give us a good idea of where we want to go. And at very least, we've got a good idea picked out where we want to hunt. But at very least, we can find out if we don't have any success there, where we could move, because maybe some turkeys are hitting some of the spots later in the day. So here we go. Let's go see, get our spot picked out for the morning. Based on all the stealth cam pics, it seems like we need to be hunting over in the Turkey Hill area. So we're either gonna go to the blind that's right off the right side of this camera tomorrow, or all these birds are making their way in the mornings out to the 14 acres where we had some corn planted, we had bean fields, but a lot of open areas with clover where they can go out and strut in a wide open area. So we got a hay bale blind over there, and it actually allows us to access the main ridge, another secondary ridge where we don't have cameras, and Turkey Hill. All of them kind of funnel out to this area. So we're gonna hunt between those two spots. We'll make our decision tomorrow morning, but now we gotta pack it up. It's getting late. We gotta get a little bit of sleep, and we'll see you in the morning. Bow hunt or die. All right, so we're all settled in to this brand new hay bale blind that we got set up. We're on top of a ridge. We've got an old cornfield or plot planted to the south of us. We got old beans to the north of us, and just out in front, we've got some clover planted, some clover strips between the food plots. So we have our decoy set up out there. We got a jake and a hen, but man, you gotta love this. Bow hunt or die. Here we go. All right, so about 8:40 or so, and I'm impatient, and we heard all the noise coming from Turkey Hill, and that's where we saw the birds on our stealth cams late in the afternoon. So we're gonna pick up and sneak up to Turkey Hill and try and get set up over there. So here we go. I don't know, it's warm, but we don't see any birds out in this big 14 acres, so now's the time to move, I guess. We'll see, cross our fingers. All right, so as always, when you move, expect to bust something. Of course, where we thought the turkeys would be, they were, so we can't get to our blind. So we retreated to another one that's only about 100 or so yards away, but I don't know if the birds saw us when we crept up over the hill. So who knows, we're set up real quick. We're gonna give it a shot here. Hang out for quite a while, see if those birds come back this way. But we're set up tucked into a cedar tree, and we got some clover out in front of us. We put the old mating young tom over the hen again. Got the stick and picks set up on, or stealth cams on stick and picks, so got everything going on here. Let's see if they come on in and get a cool shot, some good footage. I'm gonna run out of arrows quick if I keep shooting like that. 2 shots. Both within 20 yards. First one way too low. Second one was back. I mean, they were right in our kitchen before we even really had a chance. Tim was still trying to get the GoPro going, and it was a mess, but I had plenty of time that first shot. There was no excuse. I should have destroyed that bird. All right, so it's Sunday, April 19th, and it's day 2 of our opening weekend 2015 turkey season for Tim and I here. You know, with it being only a couple of years that I've been bow hunting, for turkeys. I think today I'm actually going to consider shooting a Jake, just like I did when I started out bow hunting for deer. Started small, worked my way up. It's just a challenge harvesting anything. So if a Jake walks by this morning, I still think I'm going to take it, both Tim and I, just because at this point, any bird that I can get on the ground, any male bird, is a trophy. So that's what we're looking for this morning. We're going to head out here, get going. It's about 5:15. We can shoot in a half an hour, so we got to get moving here. Just put down a Jake after yesterday missing that tom. I wanted to redeem my confidence, and you know what, just any bird, any turkey you can shoot with your bow, I think is an accomplishment. So, and I've only shot, this is my second one ever. So the trophy is in the eye of the bow holder, I say. But in this case, I'm happy to get one down. Great shot, good footage, I hope. But now we're gonna get back in the blind, and we got some turkeys going off, probably 150 yards away, not too far from us. We're gonna get back in the blind and see if we can't get the job done for Tim. So, just happy to get the monkey off my back after yesterday. Got one down. Bowhunt or die.
Just after 9 o'clock, and we got a bird down. Great shot by Troy. Those birds were 7 yards or less. He made a great shot, and now I'm in the driver's seat. We decided to stick it out in the blind. We've been hunting this morning here on Gateway. We got some hens yelping over here, maybe 100 yards or less, so we're just going to stay put, but hopefully I can be just as lucky. So stick with us, plenty of time to hunt, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's just before 10:30, and we made our third and final move for the morning. I promise we're not moving after this time. Alright, so I lied. We're moving again. Move number 4, right back to where we started. Headed to Gateway. Heard some gobbles over there. So we got about 2 hours left. We're gonna hustle over that way and see if we can find one. Come on, let's go.
I think you got it.
I got him.
Get going. Go, go, go. How about the bird? See him? There he is. Down here. Down here. What'd you do? Nice beard. That's a great bird, Tim. Attaboy.
Let's get out of this devil plant. Oh, this way's easier.
Gotta get the tag on him.
The old Spitfire Max looks like it scared him. This bird here is pretty much just a cap off to an amazing weekend. Started off on Saturday. Troy had a great opportunity at 2 toms, but unfortunately didn't come together. And then this morning, you know, we had the great footage of that Jake. And this afternoon, this guy came in, worked around us for a while there. We were kind of on a time constraint coming up on that 1 o'clock time frame. And I decided to pull the trigger. It turned out to be about a 30-yard shot. After reviewing the footage, I haven't seen it yet, but Troy tells me I was lucky. The arrow did deflect off a branch. Looks like we got him in the spine, and we jumped out of the blind, chased him down, and he expired right there. Like I said, just a heck of a weekend, and couldn't be more excited. We still got another weekend to go, so until then, bow hunt or die.
Well, Todd, one thing you got to say is those were definitely some exciting hunts, I guess is the way to put it. You know, we had Troy on Saturday. I always get those guys mixed up, Tim and Troy. They should like change their names so they don't both start with T's. But we had Troy up on Saturday morning, 2 misses, turkey fever, kind of going along with last episode where we had guys missing. Then on Sunday morning, he's getting these birds to come in, and sure enough, you know, Tim tells him, don't shoot yet, but it was too late.
It was too late.
That arrow was flying, and, you know, unfortunately the bird was kind of right behind that support bar for the blind. But they did get a really cool reverse angle shot with the stealth cam, which is like the second or third time for those guys now. So they're definitely dedicated to that.
Yeah, that's definitely some redemption there. And I mean, I have to admit, I mean, one of the things that I've picked up from watching your guys' hunt and watching these guys, I mean, I don't know, these guys missed their exercise workout that morning or something. They were all about jumping out of that blind and doing some turkey UFC wrestling or something. I don't know
they were
what was
going after. I remember, you know, when I watched turkey hunting videos when I was a kid, it seemed like everybody shot a turkey and got up and ran after it. That was just what you did. But, you know, Tommy and I were fortunate enough. Our birds died pretty close to in front of the blind, so we didn't have to do that. The other thing, too, I mean, I talked to Tim about this. And I got the same, I don't want to call it an excuse, but the same answer that everybody gives, which was, it wasn't as bad as it looked on the camera. But man, I tell you, Tim's trying to squeak that arrow through there at the bird, and I'm thinking, what are you doing, man? You know, I see a limb go kind of flying, but, you know, it must not have been as bad as it looked, because he did get an arrow through there and, you know, took the bird down pretty quickly.
And, you know, I'm going to back Tim up here a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit, only because I don't want to get beat up. He's definitely bigger than I am, and I want to be able to make a clear passage to my car and get out of here. But, you know, sometimes what you see on camera and the angle of the camera versus don't give me that look. There is a difference when you have somebody filming you and even when you're self-filming. I mean, yes, it was pretty thin. Yes, that limb was moving. But you know what? He got that arrow off. He didn't get his bird. As bad. And I'm going to say it wasn't as bad, so that way.
The camera angle makes it look worse. We should all get T-shirts that say that. That's what everybody says.
Here we go.
Well, guys, that's all the turkey hunting reaction we have for this week's show. We've got a lot more turkey hunts coming up for you. Actually, we still have some guys out there turkey hunting, and I know Dustin just shot a turkey last night, so we have a lot more turkey action ahead. But before we get to that, of course, we need to thank the people who sent in their trophy photos to Todd for this week's episode. Colin Anderson.
Drew Lively.
Jim Swanson, Dave Swanson, and Mike Garrow.
Lucas Black.
Micah Ranke.
PJ Mack.
And Tyler Deaver.
Congratulations, everyone. Those are some great photos. Now, if you'd like to see yourself right here on another episode of Bowhunt or Die, this next time, email your photos to Justin's personal email, justin@bowhunting.com. That way you can guarantee yourself a spot in the show. Now,
I'm just going to forward all my emails to you for the next 2 weeks.
He probably will. But I never did get any PayPal cash. I'm just saying.
Oh, little PayPal donations?
I mean,
you know, you guys want to get in the episode? Yeah?
But it never happened.
Yeah,
so.
That'll work. Well, I guess without further ado, Todd, we should grab all the entries for the bow raffle, and let's see who's going to win this new Mathews No Cam HTR. Let's do it.
We've definitely been taking a little bit of heat with that, so we were a little delinquent this year, but we're going to throw in a couple extra prizes. So before we even get started here, we've got, like you said, the Mathews No Cam HTR. We've got a Lone Wolf stand. What else do we got?
I don't know. You're kind of just making this up as you go, apparently.
Of course. Well, we want to make sure we give away some great prizes from all of our sponsors, so we're going to also throw in some other items. So we're going to call those out when we start pulling the names out. So here it goes. Let's do this.
All right, guys, here it is, the moment of truth. We are going to draw the winner for a brand new Mathews HTR No Cam. Behind me here, we got the can cooker filled with all the entries. Todd, these are people that stopped by to see us in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania at the Great American Outdoor Show, as well as Madison, Wisconsin for the Wisconsin Deer and Turkey Expo. We had about 5,500 people sign up. So let's do it, man.
There we go.
Pick the lucky
Here we
winner.
Go. All right, I'll give this a fair, deep.
Give it a fair shake.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of them in there.
There's quite a few of them in there. All right, here goes. I'm getting close. This is it.
This is, oh, come on, you said that was it.
I know. There we go. There's like a bunch on my fingers. Ooh. Boom. Ooh.
Why is it always ones that I can't say? Sean Kenevin.
I'm not helping with that one.
I'm going to say Kenevin. Sean Kenevin. Is that right?
Yeah.
920 area code. Where's that? I don't know.
Wisconsin. That's Wisconsin. That's been near my, well, I don't know if it's near my camp, but 920 is Wisconsin.
Well, there we go. Sean Kenevin. We will be giving you a call shortly, and we'll get all your measurements and whatnot. We're going to get you a brand new Mathews. So congratulations to Sean.
And if you're lucky, Justin may even etch his name into it.
Oh, I could do that. I could sign my name on it. And
Okay,
then,
cool.
then you're guaranteed not to kill any deer with it. All right.
All
So
right, here we go.
Here's all the other entries.
Number 2.
Number 2, what are we going to do? Lone Wolf stand?
Lone Wolf stand. Here we go. There are,
Don't spill them.
there's a lot of them in there.
There are.
I'm digging. Here we go. I'm going deep. Boom.
That's an easy one. Tyler Young. Tyler Young, winner of a brand new Lone Wolf stand. We should probably get a pen or
No, we
something.
got to
huh?
record it. We don't need to.
Oh, yeah, I guess, so we know who's who. All right, number 3. This is a smart one. All right, what are we doing next?
Okay, I'm going to keep can cooker. Let's go can cooker.
We're going to give away a can cooker.
Yeah,
All right.
with the,
With the burner?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
We got a brand new can cooker with the burner.
See?
Good
There's
Lord.
a lot of them in there.
All right, just
I got
pick
one. I got one. I'm going. Oh boy, there's a bunch of them together. I can't read it through there.
Michael Ballweg. I hope I said that right. Looks like Michael
608
Ballweg.
looks like
608, yeah.
That's Wisconsin.
Another
too. That's
Wisconsinite.
Madison.
All right, so
All
he's
right.
our can cooker winner. I'm grabbing the next
All
one.
right, go ahead. What you got to tell them what they're doing here?
We're gonna do
Stealth
a stealth cam. Stealth cam trail camera. Actually, we'll do one of the new ones.
right.
One of the new RX series cameras. So, I don't know. This one feels pretty good right here. Can you read that one?
Sure. All right, we got Mike DeBartolo.
DeBartolo.
Mike DeBartolo
DeBartolo
gets a stealth cam.
gets a new stealth cam. All right, last one.
Last one. Let's do it. Last
Hunter
one.
safety system. We're going to do a safety harness and a lifeline.
All right.
So we want to make sure you guys are staying safe out there. So
Here goes.
we're going all the way to the bottom for
right.
this one.
Let's do it.
Far down as we can get. There you go.
Well, I can handle this one. Ed Sunderland.
Sunderland. So there we go, guys.
you
Congratulations to all of our winners. We'll be giving you guys a call here shortly. And that's all the action we've got for this episode of Bow Hunt or Die. Make sure to check back in 2 weeks. We've got some great turkey hunting action for everybody.
That's all right. I'm just waiting for you to finish. We're all good.
Go ahead. What else do you have to say, Mr. Graff?
We got a lot of great news here. Actually, we're filming late tonight. I'm getting a little bit of heat from Justin the man and, of course, our entire web development team. We spent many, many, many hours on this, Justin, and why don't you tell them what we've done? I'm excited about it. Go for it. Lay it out there.
We are actually, by the time you guys watch this, we will have launched an all-new bowhunting.com website. It's a fully responsive website, meaning it will work better on all of your mobile devices and tablets. It's a lot more user-friendly website. Of course, there's a lot of great content on there as far as blogs, news, videos, things of that sort. So if you guys haven't been on the website lately, make sure you get on there and check it out. Let us know what you think. If you find any problems, email us. It is a new website. We're still working out a few kinks, but I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. So until next time, get your bow out, start practicing, because before you know it,
It'll be
gonna
fall.
chasing whitetails.
Bow Hunt or Die, guys.
In the meantime, don't forget to check out facebook.com/bowhunting for daily updates, news, photos, and other exciting information. We want to hear your opinions and your stories, so join us now and like us on Facebook.
If you're watching this right now, you could pretty much rest assured that something good is going to happen in the morning. Because if nothing happens tomorrow, nobody will ever see this interview.
Hey. Hey. You're lucky we didn't have another tag. Got it? Run. Get out of here.
It's not very nice to do to your friend, buddy.